Hey there, and welcome to Thinklish, the podcast where you not only learn English, but also learn to understand yourself better. I'm Matthew. Have you ever woken up and just didn't know what to do with your day? Not because you have too much to do, but because you feel directionless. Maybe tired, maybe numb, maybe just kind of floating in this gray zone. If that's you today, first of all, welcome. You're not alone. And no, you're not lazy or broken. You're just human. This episode is for those days. The ones that start with a big meh and ask you, so what now? Let's talk about gentle ways to guide yourself through the fog, give your brain and soul a little fuel, and end the day feeling like you gave yourself something kind, not just got stuff done. First, don't panic. When we don't have a plan, our mind starts to spiral. You might look at the clock and think, it's already 10 a.m. and I haven't done anything. Then the guilt creeps in, the anxiety, the pressure to be productive, that voice in your head saying, you're wasting your day. Let's pause that voice. Let's remind it. Not every day has to be optimized. There are seasons of growth, and there are seasons of rest. Even soil needs to lie still sometimes to be fertile again. So if your brain feels foggy today, don't fight it right away. Let's try something slower. Start with the basics. Ask yourself, have I eaten? Have I had water? Have I stretched my body? Even a little? Sometimes what feels like emotional confusion is actually dehydration or low blood sugar. So start with the small acts that say, I'm here, I exist, I matter. Open the window, make your bed, take a slow shower, play a song you like. Not to change your mood, but just to let the silence breathe a little. Even brushing your teeth can be an anchor. You're not fixing the whole day. You're just saying, I care about myself enough to begin. Choose one tiny thing. On days like this, making a long to-do list will only make you feel worse. Instead, try this. Choose one small thing you could do. Not because you should, but because it might feel okay once you start. Maybe it's doing the laundry, watering a plant, replying to one message, or going for a 10-minute walk, even just around the block. You don't need a big mission. You just need momentum. And sometimes, doing that one small thing opens the door to doing the next. Not because you pushed yourself, but because you gently moved forward. Follow your curiosity, not pressure. We often think we need motivation to act, but what we really need is a spark of curiosity. Instead of asking, what should I do today? Try, what feels a little interesting right now? Maybe your eyes stop on a book you started months ago. Maybe you remember a recipe you saved but never tried. Maybe you feel like drawing, even if it's just messy lines. Maybe you want to rewatch a scene from a show that made you feel something. Follow that. It doesn't have to be useful. It just has to make you feel slightly more alive than before. Because when you follow curiosity instead of guilt, your day unfolds, not explodes. Don't wait for a lightning bolt. Look for a spark. That's all you need. Move your body gently. We carry so much emotion in the body: tension, sadness, worry, even boredom. And when the mind is stuck, the body can help unstick it. You don't need a full workout or a perfect yoga session. Just move. Put on a song and sway for a few minutes. Stretch your arms like you just woke up. Walk aimlessly. Shake out your limbs. Let yourself look a little silly. Nobody's watching. Or go outside if you can. Let your feet touch the ground. Feel the wind on your face. Not for steps, not for health tracking, just for you. Sometimes a short walk is all it takes to clear a mental room inside your brain. And if you have a partner and you're both in a new country, like many of us are, try inviting them to talk to you in English as you walk. Even 5 minutes of simple conversation can make your day feel less stuck and more shared. Connect, even a little. Loneliness can wear many masks. It can look like tiredness, disinterest, even scrolling for hours. If you feel disconnected, try one gentle act of reaching out. Not a long call, not a deep talk, just a nudge. Send a meme to a friend. Leave a comment on a YouTube video you liked. Say hello to a neighbor. Or if you're not ready to talk, write. Journal. Type a message and don't send it. Talk out loud to yourself. Connection doesn't always mean people. It means touching the world around you in any way. And sometimes, when we connect with something outside our head, even just a bird on a wire or a plant by the window, the noise inside quiets down a bit. Make one tiny promise. When the whole day feels like a fog, don't try to plan everything. Just make one small promise to yourself. Something doable, not impressive, just real. Like, I'll clean one corner of my room. I'll drink a glass of water. I'll read 5 pages of that book. I'll sit in silence for 10 minutes without my phone. Then, keep it. That's your anchor. That's how you rebuild trust with yourself. One tiny promise at a time. Because when your mind is tired and nothing makes sense, showing up for yourself in just one way can remind you that you're still here. That this day isn't wasted. That you're not lost. Just between chapters. Vocabulary to remember. Unstick. To become free after being stuck. Example. When your thoughts feel blocked, moving your body can help unstick them. Sway. To move slowly from side to side. Example. She closed her eyes and swayed to the music in her kitchen. Spark. A small idea or feeling that can grow into action. Example. Follow the spark, even if it seems small. Anchor. Something that keeps you steady or grounded. Example. That one tiny promise became my anchor for the day. Unfold. To develop gradually. Example. Let the day unfold naturally, without pressure. Disconnected. Feeling separate from others or from yourself. Example. He felt disconnected, even though he wasn't alone. Guilt. The feeling of having done something wrong. Example. Let go of guilt. Curiosity is a better guide. Aimlessly. Without a specific direction or goal. Example. She wandered aimlessly through the park, just to feel the air. Overwhelmed. Feeling like everything is too much. Example. On bad days, I often feel overwhelmed by all the choices. Messy. Not perfect, disorganized, or chaotic. Example. Even a messy drawing can be healing. Chapter. A part or period in your life. Example. You're not lost. You're just between chapters. Rebuild. To make something strong again. Example. Today, you rebuild trust with yourself in small ways. Tension. Tightness in the body or stress in the mind. Example. After a long week, the tension in her shoulders didn't go away. Gentle. Soft. Kind. Not intense. Example. Be gentle with yourself today. Shared. Experienced together. Example. Even a short English conversation with my partner felt like a shared moment. So if you ever wake up feeling foggy, lost, or just blank, you're not broken. You're human. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need to make the most of the day. You just need one small spark. One gentle action. One quiet promise. Let the day unfold. Not because you forced it, but because you let yourself live it. Thank you for spending part of your day with Thinklish. And if this episode helped you in any way, share it with someone who might need it too. Because sometimes we all just need a little English and a little kindness. See you next time.